Hi, I'm your host Mark Aaron, and welcome to In Focus by U Multicultural, where we focus on civic issues here in Winnipeg. And in today's episode, we'll be talking to a Brazilian international student on the struggles she faced while moving to Canada. With me right now is Raquel Silva. Raquel, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So, my name is Raquel Silva. I'm originally from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and now I'm living here in Canada because I just graduated. And yeah, so that's how I'm doing so far.
So, when did you move to Canada, and why did you move to Canada and leave your hometown, Brazil?
So, everything started 3 years ago when I came to Canada, Winnipeg, for English course, just like a exchange student type of thing, because I wanted to be better on my English, speaking and everything. So I came for 6 months, and then I really liked the city. I liked the people that I met here. And I went back to Brazil for 5 months, and then that's when I decided like I really want to go back. I don't want to stay here in Brazil anymore. So I got everything ready, and then I came back in 2019. That's when I went to Louis Arts and Technology Center, and yeah, and I graduated. So everything worked out fine.
So, what were the struggles of moving here, being by yourself, because you didn't move here with your family?
Yeah, I moved here by myself. My entire family is back in Brazil. And one of the struggles is you're gonna miss your parents a lot. You're gonna miss your family a lot. You're gonna miss having somebody to talk to you in your own language, because you're going to school and then you're staying in a place or someone else's house where they pretty much are going to speak English to you 24/7. So it was kind of hard. And also, you have to find a job so you can buy stuff for yourself and pay for your stuff. So all that little stuff, it's hard, but you get through it. And when you miss your parents, you FaceTime them, you go and talk to them through video call, and that kind of helps a little bit. It's good. So, and in the end, you're doing what you're doing because you have a goal. And if you stick to your goal, you all those little struggles, they're gonna be very worth it at the end.
And what kind of help did you wish you have in moving here?
I wish I would had somebody to tell me like be prepared, because money is gonna go short, very fast. And the language barrier, because when you're from another country and then you move to a complete different country, complete different culture, so you're going to have some language barriers that it's going to be very hard for you to pass through it, because I'm a very loud person. So when I get excited, my voice, it starts to go like very high and very fast. And here everybody's so quiet. So you're gonna be like, you kind of have to contain yourself, or try to express yourself better, like through talking and through just, like with your body language and everything. So if I could have somebody to tell me like, it's going to be very hard in the beginning, but you're going to get through it. You're going to get your money through working. You're going to have friends that are going to help you, with your language barrier. Always be open for it's not what do you call it, it's not judgment. It's more like they're just trying to help you,
Hmm.
with your language and everything, because they understand what you're going through, and they understand that you didn't have anybody, to tell you like, oh yeah, in Canada we say things like this, and we port ourselves like this when you're talking to each other. So yeah.
And what kind of help did you have while you're moving here? Like, did you have financial help or was it just all by yourself?
I got some financial help from my mom. My mom and my dad, they were my biggest supporters. So they helped me out a lot with the money. And I had help from my friends and people that I knew when I was here. They were like, "Oh, if you need a job, I know this person that can help you. Go talk to them, get an interview, and then you might get the job." So little stuff like that, like, "Oh, you need help doing your taxes. Go to this place. This place is a nice place, to go do your taxes. You have to do your taxes." So yeah, I got a lot of help. I was very blessed with a lot of people that were willing to help me. So everything worked out fine.
And would you say there was like a huge like cultural shift you had to adjust to? Because Winnipeg was more of a mixed culture, whereas Brazil, I feel like it's just like one big culture.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have people from outside, but the number of people from outside is so small than compared to here in Canada and Winnipeg. There's people from everywhere, people that I never thought I would meet in Canada. Because you think Canada, you think, oh, only white people, kind of like in the US, maybe a little bit of other Brazilians, but not as many as I thought I would meet. And it was very nice. It was a big shock for me when I first arrived. I really didn't know how to port myself, how to talk to people. And with the family that I was staying when I first arrived here, they were very nice to me because they already had other students, even from Brazil. So they already knew. So they helped me out a lot, like if you have to get the bus, you just stand on the sidewalk and then the bus is gonna stop for you, don't really talk to strangers, don't walk downtown at night, you know and yeah, but those things, you can kind of notice yourself, and then you're gonna have people, to be very nice to you, very friendly to you, and they're gonna warn you for some of the stuff. So yeah.
And what advice would you give someone moving into a new country that they have nothing to know about the country?
Be open-minded, because if you think that, like, oh, just because I'm going to a new country, I'm not going to change myself, you're going to change yourself. You're going to change the way you talk to people. You're going to change the way you have your perception of the world. Everything change. It's different. It's a different culture. You don't know. I mean, you can search some things on the internet that might help you a little bit, but that is not 100% what goes on the every day. So yeah, be very open-minded, be aware of your surroundings, be always safe, know where you go, and see the route that you're taking. And yeah, because young people, people that look like they're out of place, they're very targeted, and it's dangerous like anywhere else in the world. So yeah, be open-minded, have fun, you know, make a lot of friends. What else? Enjoy all the food, because you're gonna miss your food from home. That's a big part. But you're also gonna love the food that you're gonna try there. So yeah.
Right. Thank you so much for your time, Raquel.
Thank you. You're welcome.
That's it for today's episode of In Focus by U Multicultural. I'm your host, Mark Aaron, and special thank you to Raquel Silva for her time. Hope you stay safe and have a nice day.